morning. Let's talk some showbiz here on the AM show. Now, the much-anticipated movie Kakalika Love is set to premiere this evening at the National Theatre. The movie, which has gained a lot of hype in the media in the last couple of weeks, features some of the best actors and actresses in the country. Kofi Ajolulu and Kalsum Senari are the lead characters and share with JoyNews the inspiration behind this movie.
Were you able to fight them? Don't want you guys fighting for me, I can handle it.
Kakalika Love is a movie you can't afford to miss. It's so full of humor, intriguing, beautiful story, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody at the National Theatre the 18th, 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. Come and see beautiful legends, as you said earlier, Kofi Ajolulu, Jackie Appiah, myself, and many more. Of course, Fela Makafui. She's coming as well.
I make her happy by taking her to school. What do you do for her? Ask her what I do to her. Ask her. No, I don't like that. I like talking to her.
As far as this Kakalika Love film is concerned, you have not watched Kofi Ajolulu like that before. I have done so many films, I've played so many roles, but this particular role that I played in this film, being that I played the role of a drunkard, which I never played before in my film. I played the role of a drunkard, and please, if you want to see Kofi Ajolulu as a drunkard, not Kofori, Kofi Ajolulu as a drunkard, come and watch 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. National Theatre.
But what inspired the Kakalika Love? Because the only Kakalika Love we know, which has been trending for some time now, is Deborah Vanessa's Kakalika Love, which is actually a song. Oh, Deborah Vanessa has a song, Kakalika Love, and it's actually directed to Medical and Fela Makafui.
Saying that with Kakalika Love, as sung by Debbie or whatever, about 15-something years ago, I was using that term with guys, 1 or 2, 3, 4 guys, Kakalika Love, Kakalika Girls, Kakalika, 15 years ago. And when my producer came up with the title, I didn't know anything. When the controversy started, before I got to know that even it is Kakalika Love. So I was like, oh, where did this guy get this name from? And not knowing, they said Debbie, somebody sang a song. But for me, for 15 years ago, I was using Kakalika Love, Kakalika Girls, Kakalika Love, Kakalika. And I was using it with one lady called Elsie Anaman. She's my witness, okay? And she can say it, Kakalika Love. So when the director or the producer came up with this one, I thought, well, this is a very marketable title, because as a producer, he has to sell his films. So marketable. And as far as commercial enough for the film, so all the hula baloo, all the controversies and all that, I was a bit lost. I was lost actually, and but I think where we've gotten to right now, the Kakalika Love film is coming definitely on.
So we're definitely looking forward to.
I know somebody who gives me Kakalika Love.
Hey, who's that? Oh, never. Never. There's nothing.
Is that what you've been doing?
There's nothing Kakalika-ish about
I don't know what Kakalika Love they're talking about, but you definitely give me some.
Oh, you're so sweet.
You have to change it in 2019.
Oh, really?
Thank you, Becky, for Showbiz.
I don't know. I think it's a good thing.
You're sweet for Kakalika Love.
Yes.
Who wants Kakalika Love?
Everybody wants Kakalika Love. Deborah Vanessa.
Not me.
I don't think it's a good thing, is it?
It is.
Kakalika Love. Some sort
I mean, it depends on what you make of it. This is not.
Well, there's more show business later there today, but Kujo, we have something coming up.
Absolutely. In fact, we're going to leave you with this piece from Millennium Development Authority. They call it the Power Compact, and it's a brief history of the growth of the energy sector. Fascinating stuff. That's how we leave you. Thank you so much for being with us all morning on the AM show.
Yeah,
Kakalika voice.
Ghana's dream to become an industrial giant in Africa came alive in 1966 when Kwame Nkrumah turned on the switch to mark the launch of the iconic hydropower station in Akosombo. But as the years rolled by, the nation was confronted with a number of challenges in the power sector. Challenges such as obsolete equipment, rapid urbanization, commercial, industrial, and mining activities, illegal connections and leakages, and plain old theft. In the 1960s, Ghana's population stood at only 5 million and grew almost by half to 9 million by 1975. 30 years later, in 2005, it went up to 21 million, ballooning to an all-time high of 29 million people in 2018. Much more needed to be done, especially in the power distribution sector, in order to deliver better services to consumers.
Wiring connection is the major problem.
Ghana's sterling performance through MEDA in the utilization of the Millennium Challenge account during Compact 1 was a sound enough argument for a one-time shot in the arm of the struggling power distribution sector.
Whatever we do here, we're taking people out of darkness into light. And therefore, once people who are in darkness now see the light, there's a good chance that they are brighter and they do things better.
Our second investment is focused in the power sector. As you know, very few happen without access to reliable, quality power.
The Power Compact is intended to inject the needed financial and management support to address the numerous challenges facing the distribution sector.
So the compact is broad and has a two-pronged approach: investment and reform.
The ECG Financial and Operational Turnaround Project pursues a two-pronged approach, strengthening the governance and management of ECG by bringing in an acceptable concessionaire and infrastructure and foundational investments designed to reduce technical, commercial, and collection losses and improve service quality. With the full endorsement of Ghana's Parliament, a private sector player, Power Distribution Services Limited, will have the mandate to undertake major interventions in collaboration with local implementing entities, ensure that ECG runs on sound commercial principles to be